Have you ever walked into a city street and felt like you were invisible, blending into the mountains of metal and glass? Imagine now pushing off the curb, twisting the throttle, and suddenly the city stops blending and starts watching you. You become the one riding through the urban rhythm, sculpting your path, owning every corner. That transformation, literal and symbolic, is what the 2025 Honda Ruckus offers. Not just a scooter. A statement. A tiny machine with big energy, built to defy convention. In a world where scooters are often overlooked for practicality, the Ruckus stands apart. Honda has refined this urban icon for 2025, and the announcement feels like a reminder: freedom doesn't need a giant engine. It needs character. It needs attitude. According to Honda, the 2025 Ruckus features a liquid-cooled 49.4 cubic centimeters single-cylinder engine, automatic V-matic belt drive, and a rugged minimal bodywork style. The seat height stands at just 28.8 inches, making it accessible. The price? A startling base MSRP of $2,899 in the US market. Yet what those specs only begin to hint at is the spirit, the urban freedom, the customization DNA, the mini motorcycle and scooter skin that the Ruckus has embodied for years. Let's talk design, because the Ruckus doesn't hide in plain sight, it insists you look. A skeletal steel tube frame, exposed structure, chunky 10-inch fat tires, 120/90-10 front, 130/90-10 rear, that fill the space and tell you this is no typical commuter. Dual round headlights mounted low, wide handlebar stance, minimal fairing with an industrial edge. It doesn't ask you to conform, it invites you to customize. The underseat storage might be a modest space, but the open architecture screams possibility. Want a skateboard? A backpack? A weekend pack? It can carry. Everything about the 2025 Ruckus is a conversation starter. What are you riding? Where are you going? Why does that thing look so fun? Performance? Let's be real, this isn't about breaking drag strip records. It's about acceleration in dense traffic, responsiveness in tight alleys, ease in urban gridlock. The liquid-cooled 49 cubic centimeters single pushes the scooter along with Honda's signature build quality: low fuss, low maintenance, high reliability. The automatic V-matic means no shifting. Just twist and go, ideal for the stop-and-go nature of city riding. The mass is kept under 200 pounds, curb, reportedly around 194 pounds for US spec. That weight gives confidence when you're navigating cars, opening doors, squeezing through lanes. Let's speak about the ride feel. Set your feet, twist the throttle, and the scooter moves, smoothly, unpretentiously, with a grin built in. Corners that would make a big bike awkward become playgrounds. Narrow streets, tight parking, sudden braking, they become assets, not liabilities. The suspension is modest: front telescopic fork 1.9 in travel, single shock 2.6 in travel, but matched to the purpose: urban agility, low seat height, minimal bulk. The drum brakes might not inspire sport bike bravado, but they're adequate and simple, which means cost-effective ownership. Fuel economy? With a 49 cubic centimeters engine, you're looking at legendary efficiency. Reports suggest real-world numbers north of 100 miles per gallon, US, in some tests. That means you stop caring about gas. You stop worrying about range. You just ride. To campus, to work, to the cafe, to the park. The Ruckus becomes your daily companion, not just your second vehicle. But what truly elevates this scooter is its culture. For over 2 decades, the Ruckus has built a following among customizers, street rider communities, creative urban nomads. The 2025 model doesn't break that legacy. It honors it. Honda's press materials invite you, defy convention. The minimal bodywork means you can modify without voiding the core DNA. And because Honda builds it solid, you start from reliability and add your flavor. That balance, mass market build quality plus custom spirit, makes the Ruckus rare. Let's dive into headlines and updates for 2025. While the core specs remain familiar, Honda emphasizes color choices, accessory packages, street-ready attitude. The MSRP stays the same, $2,899, plus destination, in the US market. What you're buying is not just chassis and engine, it's membership into a community of riders who see transportation differently. In cities where everyone drives the same, the Ruckus stands out. Minimal, rugged, intentional. Now, what about real-world considerations? If you live in a dense city like Rahim Mir Khan or Karachi, Lahore, it's ideal. The low seat makes stops comfortable. The fat tires absorb imperfect roads. Underseat storage saves you trips to the trunk. The price is accessible. The simplicity means repairs are easy. But you'll want to manage expectations. 49 cubic centimeters means moderate speed, perfect for 30 to 60 kilometers per hour zones, not highway blasts. The styling and novelty bring attention, which could be both good and bad. Customization potential? Huge. The stripped aesthetic invites wrap kits, grab bars, cargo racks, custom seats, paint, LED accents. The community thrives. Owners share modifications. Honda supports with accessories. That means you can personalize without losing factory integrity. Let's pivot to character. When you ride the Ruckus, you choose fun over flash. You choose mobility over mania. You ride because you want to, not because you have to. Traffic becomes playground. Commuting becomes enjoyment. Parking becomes privilege because that low seat and compact wheelbase mean you fit where others can't. And as urban mobility evolves, shared scooters, e-cycles, compact commuting, the Ruckus stands as a symbol of independent freedom rather than conformity. It says, you don't need the biggest bike. You need the right bike. One that matches your life. If you're thinking about entry-level two-wheel freedom, this is your gateway. If you're done with traffic stress and want turn-every-corner joy, this is your answer. If you're creative and want a ride that looks like you rather than everyone else, this is the blank canvas. So now, the final question, are you ready to ditch the predictable? To leave behind the sea of gray scooters and cars? To ride something that looks unusual, feels light, and makes the city yours? Because the 2025 Honda Ruckus isn't waiting for permission. It's waiting for your decision. If you're excited about what the 2025 Honda Ruckus represents, a tiny machine with big attitude, city-friendly design, custom spirit, and unpretentious fun, then you're exactly where you need to be. Hit that subscribe button now, ring the notification bell, and join our ride crew for more detailed scooter reviews, news drops, customization deep dives, and urban mobility stories. We're not just about bikes, we're about the freedom they bring. I'll see you in the next video. Ride bold. Ride upright. Ride the Ruckus.